What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for entrepreneurs who are looking to turn their passion into passive income. Now, in today's video, we're going to learn how some of the industry's top coaches and consultants are charging $10,000 per client for their online coaching programs. So if you'd like to learn their secrets and exactly how they're doing it, then keep watching. If you've been hanging around the coaching and consulting space for long enough, you've probably heard stories of people selling their coaching programs for $5,000, $10,000, even $15,000. So in order for this to work, the first thing you need to do is step up your game and sell your own high-ticket program. And if you don't have one or you've never sold anything this expensive before online, well, that's exactly what I'm going to show you how to do right now. When I first started out, to me, a high-ticket program was around the $2,000 mark. I mean, I knew there were guys out there selling $10,000 programs, but as a total newbie in the industry, I just wasn't comfortable charging that much. So I decided to start small and work my way up. First, I tested $2,000, then $3,500, then $5,000, and I kept increasing my prices until I was finally charging $10,000 per client for my services. And the best part was that it didn't take me years or even a single year to work my way up to selling a $10,000 coaching program. It actually only took me 3 months, which you can learn more about by clicking the link right here. So how do you come up with a $10,000 coaching program? Well, the first step is to ask yourself what you would pay $10,000 for. Put yourself in the client's shoes. If you had to hire someone to solve the biggest problem you're facing right now today, what would they have to do for you to justify paying them 10 grand? So, for example, I teach industry professionals how to get more leads and appointments using social media. And when I help a lawyer or a financial advisor get a new client that's worth thousands of dollars to them, do you think they're going to really care about my $10,000 fee? No, because I just solved the biggest problem their businesses face, finding clients. So coming up with a solution that brings in 10 times the reward for what you charge is the first step in being able to pull off a high-ticket coaching program. But if I were to just simply tell a business owner that I charge $10,000 to show them how to get more leads and appointments, they'd probably look at me like I was a little crazy. This is why the next step is to bullet point every detail, every metric, every milestone that leads up to the solution. Create a checklist of mind-blowing tasks from A to Z that delivers so much value to your client that they think 10 grand is an absolute steal for what you're offering. You see, when people's problems are big enough, they're willing to pay even bigger to make them go away as long as you lead them to believe you're going to help them get there. So the key here is to focus on a niche where your solution helps solve a monumental problem for your audience. So now that you've got your offer detailed out, the next step is to record a 5 to 10 minute Cliff Note video of you explaining the offer. You're then going to send this to as many people as you can think of that you might be able to personally help. But you are not trying to sell anything at this point. You are only asking for feedback. Not only is this a great way for you to get yourself out there, but it's also a great way for you to validate the offer so you're guaranteed a successful launch as and when you're ready to go public. I would also suggest that you never mention price in any of your marketing unless, of course, you actually want to scare people off based on price alone. But if you're just starting out and you're willing to have a conversation with literally anyone about what you do, then I'd leave price completely out of it until you're actually on the phone with a prospect. So by now you've got a killer offer, you've received great feedback, and you're ready to take this show on the road. The next step is to build a simple landing page with your sales video in it, along with a link to book an appointment. Now, I'm not going to go into building sales funnels and landing pages in this video, but if you do want a step-by-step walkthrough of what my coaching sales funnels look like, you can watch this video right here. Okay, so you finally have your first sales call to sell your new $10,000 coaching program. How awesome. During your phone call appointment, find out exactly what their biggest pain points are. What hurts? How desperate are they to solve their problems today? Then listen, listen, listen. Be a therapist, not a salesman. Let them open up to you and give them time to gain your trust. You need to get them to admit they have a problem. And once they've done this, it's then time to help them. at which point you present your offer. But we're still not going to mention the price yet. After you've gone through every last detail of the offer and you've clearly demonstrated exactly how you plan on helping them, it's now time to ask them if they'd like your help. Once they reply with a resounding yes, you shut up and say nothing. Don't say a word until they ask you how much, because once they ask, they are now buying and you are not selling. Deals are closed when people buy, not when they are sold to. So, is it now time to finally mention the price? No, not yet. When they ask you how much, you don't just come right out with your $10,000 fee. You stack the close first. This means that you break down what you're going to do for them while listing out the cost of each item, task, metric, whatever it is that you're going to do for them. And when the total cost comes to more than 10 grand, which it will because of how amazing your life-changing offer is, you ask them if this is within their budget. And when they say no, which they will because no one ever wants to pay asking price, you offer to drop the fee down to 10K because you really want to help them. At which point, they'll practically rip your arm off for it. Now, this only works if the client finds serious value in what you're offering and is already 100% sold that you can help them. So to summarize, don't overcomplicate it. Create an offer that helps people solve a major problem that they are desperate to solve today. Build an offer around the solution. Validate it with feedback. Create a 5-minute Cliff Note video marketing the offer without any mention of the price. Then when you're on the phone, listen to them talk about their problems before presenting the offer. And only after they've admitted that they can't live without you, stack the close and drop sell the price and bank your first 10K client. This is the exact formula I use no matter what I'm selling or who I'm selling to. So now that you've locked down your first 10K client, go do it again. You never know. You might just have your first 6-figure month before you even know it. So I really hope this helped you break down just how simple selling a high-ticket offer really can be and gives you the confidence that you can get out there now and sell your own $10,000 coaching program. And as usual, if you're not already a subscriber of this channel and you'd like to get more tips and tricks on how to blow up your online consulting business, then hit the subscribe button so you're the first to be notified when future content is released. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll speak to you guys soon.